nonprofits are all going to work together to make sure kids are taking time to recognize why they have school off through the day.
Yeah, there is a series of workshops happening this afternoon teaching middle and high schoolers about Martin Luther King Jr. Dr. Gloria Hawkins joins us this morning from the King Coalition to talk more about the Youth Call to Service. Thanks so much for joining us this morning.
And thank you for inviting us. It's really a pleasure. One of the reasons why we are having the Youth Call to Service is because I think it's really imperative that we as adults not only celebrate the life of Dr. King, but also that we really plant the seeds with young people, that they know about Dr. King, why we have some of the privileges that we have today, and why it's important for us to really give back to the community and be a part of change within the community. We cannot just rely on just giving information, but we have to engage young people, and that's why we have a series of workshops this afternoon.
I'm curious, why did you get involved, Gloria, and what about this keeps you going? I mean, you're all volunteers doing this. This takes probably a lot of time and energy.
Certainly.
Is there something about Dr. King's legacy that you want to make sure gets across, especially to the young people?
Well, yes, I think that a lot of the things that we are doing today in terms of just really acting and exercising our rights, there was a time in this country when that was not the case. And I was once a young person who grew up in the South during segregation, and I remember hearing about Dr. King and also what he was trying to make, how he was trying to make an impact on not only the communities in which I live, but throughout the country. That as citizens of this country, we had the right to exercise certain freedoms, and that we did not have those full freedoms. And that is to really attend the schools that would be to your advantage, so that you could ultimately be prepared to make an impact and to really make a contribution to society. We want young people to achieve to their highest, and really achieve the goals that they set, and to use their potential. And one of the ways that they can do that is through education, through knowing what the opportunities are available to them, and that we must not take these things so lightly. And so I think that it's important to let young people know, and that's one of the things that keeps driving me. But also, with the opportunities that we're given, we have responsibilities to give back and make an impact in the communities in which we reside.
Love that.
Briefly, let's take a look at the information for some of these workshops that are happening today. They're running from 12:30 until 6 over at the Madison Municipal Building, and these are educational workshops for young kiddos and opportunities for volunteering here in our area. But we also want to talk a little bit about the Madison and Dane County Observance event, because that's pretty exciting.
Well, one of the things also at the very end of the Youth Call to Service is that they're going to march from the municipal building down to the Overture Center, and at 5 o'clock at the Overture Center in the lobby, we have what we call a sing-in of freedom songs. And so people who are coming to the program have an opportunity to just really engage in singing and enjoying themselves. And then at 6 o'clock, we do have the program that starts, and we're very fortunate to have Cheryl Brown Henderson, who is one of the daughters of the gentleman, Reverend Oliver Brown, who really brought suit against the Board of Education in Topeka, Kansas.
A lot going on today. I know there's a lot going on this weekend, so be sure to check channel3000.com too for all the information. Thank you so much for coming in.
And thank you for inviting us. It's a pleasure.
We appreciate it.
All right, your time right now, 6:19.